Do you feel pain on your buttock area or on your lower back when you're sitting too long? If you are, it can be because of the surface that you're sitting at. It can be because it's hard, or maybe because the posture is not good when you're sitting in that surface. I have two great tips for you that I have recommended to my patients, and they told me that it is very effective in eliminating that pain on their buttock area or on their lower back area if they are sitting too long. So in this video, I want to share what those two tips are with you, and by the end of this video, I want you to be able to apply it so you can feel the relief that they did. Hi, I'm Reggie from Restore Plus Physical Therapy, and I help people get pain-free, feel more alive, and get back to doing what they love to do without pills and medications. And if this is helpful for you, please give it a thumbs up because it helps us a lot. Now let's dive right into it. Tip number one is I want you to stand every 15 minutes or every 30 minutes the most. 15 minutes is if your pain is more acute, meaning you're actively feeling your lower back pain or your pain in the buttock area. If you're actively feeling that or it's more severe, I want you to stand every 15 minutes. I want you to stand more frequently because the longer you sit, then the more the pain will increase. But if more for preventative or prophylactic purposes, you can do that every 30 minutes. So that way it can prevent your back from getting painful or can prevent your buttocks from becoming painful from sitting too long. And I recommend tying those activities, the standing activities, with things that are meaningful to you or more productive. Meaning, because if you're working and you just want to stand up and down, sometimes it causes disruption in your work. So you can make it part of your regular work. Let's say maybe you're going to get grab a cup of coffee or water, or maybe getting paper from the copy machine. Or maybe you can do some walking thinking. I like doing that because when I'm thinking, I like to be moving because it gets the blood flowing and I can think better. And tip number two is getting an exercise ball like this. So this is something that is not very expensive, and at the same time, it is very helpful because when you're sitting on it, one, you're able to move it around. Now, here's the disclaimer before we get into that, is the disclaimer is make sure you're balanced on it and you're sitting properly. Make sure you don't topple over or you don't fall off the ball, okay? Now, when you're sitting on it, you're able to move and shift your weight from one side to the other. Thereby, you can distribute the weight on which side of your buttock cheeks or butt cheeks you are putting it on, and you can have it in the middle or you can do it in one side or the other. So that can relieve the pressure off of it, and it can help you with the lower back because it's more unstable. Now you will have to activate your core and you have to sit up properly when you're sitting on an exercise ball compared to when you're sitting on a chair, which usually you're going to find that you will be slouching or you may be slouching when you're sitting on a chair, especially when you're tired. You're slouching like this already. On the ball, you cannot just do that because you're going to fall off the ball if you do that. So the ball will make you sit up straighter, contract your core, and that way it can relieve the pressure off your lumbar spine and can prevent your back pains. I have the link to my equipment page in the description box, and in that link it will have the link to this exercise ball together with all the other equipment that I recommend to my patients when they come in for their therapy. So check it out there. Now you have the two tips that I recommend to all my patients when they're having pain on their lower back or on their buttock area when they're sitting too long. As always, thank you very much for watching this video. Please share this with your loved one. If they're having pain when they're sitting too long, either the pain on the lower back or in the buttock area, this will be helpful for them. And don't forget to click on that subscribe button, turn on your notification so that you can get alerted when our new video comes out each week, sharing more tips on how to get healthy and pain-free. In the meantime, just go watch the next video.